from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. This is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's 1:37 in the afternoon. I'm Fred Gossage along with Chase Wilson and Taylor Plott in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This one on the Tennessee side of the state line. We have central and southern areas of Lawrence County, Tennessee, central and southern areas of Giles County, Tennessee, under a severe thunderstorm warning until 2:30. It's for the area of storms over the Loretto area that has an increasing wind signature on radar. So they're flagging the potential for some spotty areas of wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. That's near the Loretto area now and then moving eastward. So let's do a storm track chase from about the bypass interchange here down to the east side of Loretto and then go east at about 45 miles an hour. We'll do some times of arrival for the potential for wind damage here. The south side of Lawrenceburg and into the Leoma area, it's over you now. Liberty Grove at 138, Union Hill 140, Gum Springs 141, Crossroads at 143, 5 Points in Revelo at 144, also New Prospect at 144, Fall River at 148. The Minor Hill area 156, Oak Grove 157, Pulaski 201, Crescent View 202, Stella 203, Aspen Hill 205, and the Powell Chapel area at 205. That will put this roughly into the Frank Ewing, Elkton to Ardmore areas, roughly about 210 to 212 or so, if that holds together. The main threat of damaging winds is going to be down on the Alabama side of the state line with that comma head echo. We've been watching our live sensors here in Lawrenceburg and New Prospect. We haven't really seen wind gusts over 25 miles an hour. They've mainly been into the teens, and they've been out of the northeast. On the northeast side of that mesoscale rotation area over Lauderdale County, but there's some potential that we could see a wind surge here in the southern parts of Lawrence County, Tennessee, with the potential. I don't think it's going to be widespread, but with the potential for some spotty areas of damaging wind gusts of up to 50, maybe 60 miles an hour that will continue across the southern half of Lawrence County, Tennessee, and then into central and southern areas of Giles County. So that's why we have the severe thunderstorm warning there. I know that there's significant attenuation with the X-band, so we can't see reflectivity or anything. Do we have any velocity returns that extend as far south as we don't? So it's too attenuated because of heavy rain on top of the X-band radar. So we can't see the low-level wind pattern here, but we do see some intensifying wind back here. That's the mid-level wind that you see near the Fairview area. That's behind the storms. That's what's pushing into the back of the storm line to feed the wind threat that's near Loretto. And then where damaging winds would reach the surface, that's where you see the interface here with the darker green. So that gust front will be coming across the Loretto area now. If we can take the Minor Hill camera, that thing should be pointed. On. It's not online at this time?
Nope.
Okay.
I've got the Pulaski one pointed west.
Okay. So we'll see what we see, because I think the storms are also too close to New Prospect as well. I know the wind gust up here closer to Lawrenceburg and New Prospect, they've been way down on the lower side. Let's see if we can see a bit of a shelf or anything. Maybe some hints back to the west, but not seeing any organized cloud structure there. Now we're too far east rather of the storms to really get the trees moving and that type of thing on the live camera here. So we'll continue to watch that. Notice it's still 80 degrees in Pulaski, so there is an unstable environment out ahead of the storms for them to work with. Not quite as unstable as the environment down into North Alabama, however, but that's the situation. Southern Lawrence County, Tennessee, central and southern Giles County, Tennessee, severe thunderstorm warning until 2:30. The main focus for damaging wind potential, Loretto up to the Busby and Leoma areas, coming across places like Rabbitown, 5 Points, over toward Fall River, Minor Hill, Bodenham, up New Prospect, up into the Pulaski area over the next 10, 20, 30 minutes or so, and then over toward the I-65 corridor in about another 30 to 40 minutes or so. Isolated spots of 50 to 60 mile per hour winds. So while we're here for a moment, we'll pan down south and continue to look at our storms in North Alabama. I will tell you that things are looking a bit more messy. We still have our mesoscale circulation here in eastern Lauderdale, but it doesn't have the structure it did previously. But there could be some spotty areas of 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts from Lexington to the Rogersville and Elgin areas back to Highway 43. That will be moving eastward on across the entirety of Limestone County. Our highest threat of wind damage from the Bow Echo complex is likely Moulton over to Hartselle and southward through Morgan County and southeastern areas of Lawrence County in Alabama. We'll hit the watch warning map here, and there is a severe thunderstorm watch until 6 o'clock for all of North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee for this complex moving through. Severe thunderstorm warning until 2:15 here for eastern Lauderdale, northeast Colbert, all of Lawrence in Alabama, western and central areas of Morgan in Alabama, all of Limestone in Alabama, and far western Madison in Alabama, and until 2:30 for the southern half of Lawrence County, Tennessee, and the southern 2/3 of Giles County, Tennessee. The darker yellow shaded counties, those are a severe thunderstorm watch. Notice that Hardin County, Tennessee, to Tishomingo County, Mississippi, you're now clear from the severe thunderstorm watch. We may have another round of storms this evening, but it's a big question mark to see if the atmosphere can recover enough for those to be severe. But we'll be watching that and then watching the data through the afternoon and then adjusting the forecast as necessary. Next live update is scheduled at 2 o'clock, but we'll come back sooner if necessary. For Chase Wilson and Taylor Plott, I'm Fred Gossage live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.